So I'm still smoking, and I'm on my diet. I've been strict, just vegetables, no salt, no sugar, no oil, no butter, no eggs, no cheese, nothing. Straight up, just vegetables, and I'm living with it. Um, it is what it is now. So I made poor choices in the past, so now I gotta deal with the consequences of it, and it's like anything else. But so anyway, I'll tell a story, and it's gonna be in two parts, so you have to watch the other video. And I call this my White Castle story. So back in probably 1988, I'm basically what the terminology would be called is a street boss. Like I'm running crews, selling all kinds of whatever, and just picking up money, keeping track of shit and things like that, keeping people in line, you know. And sometimes you got to get rough. That's what it is. You know what I mean? That's that world, and I lived in it for a little bit. So it was kind of dry. Things were like in Philadelphia, everything kind of like dried up. There was nothing there. So my a friend of mine who I was dealing with comes to me and says, "Hey, let's I know somebody. He had this dude with him. He's like, I know somebody who knows somebody. Let's go check it out." So we go. I'm in my car. I had a Chevy Caprice. I remember at the time. My buddy had a Jimmy Jeep. I don't know if anybody remembers the Jimmys. And we pull up to this spot in Philly, and there was three. They looked like Jamaicans, but they weren't Jamaicans. But they had dreadlocks and all that. You know what I mean? And they had a black Maxima, and they were like, "We're just gonna go over the bridge. Follow us over there. We'll get down." I'm like, "Okay." I follow my boy, and he follows him. We cross over the bridge into Jersey, and we end up on the turnpike, and we're flying. I mean, these dudes are driving at over 100 miles an hour at times. They must have had a radar detector or something, but my speedometer said 100, and it was pinned. We were flying. So now we end up in Newark. And I'm like, this is not across the bridge. This is damn near New York. So I pull in first behind the Maxima. My buddy pulls in behind me. So the three guys and one of the guys in the Maxima comes up to me and he was like, "Give me the money." I'm looking at him like, "Did we go to school together? Do I fucking know you? I don't even know you, bro." And my boy comes up behind me. He's like, "Just give him the money." I said, "All right." So I open up the trunk, and I had $32,000 in that trunk, and I gave it to him. Now the dude that he was with, the guy that introduced us to these people, he's like telling them, "Yo, let me come with you." I'm like, "No, bro, you ain't going with them." He's like, "What? It's a hostage type thing?" I said, "Bro, if they don't come back, neither do you." So we get in my boy's truck, in the Jimmy truck. He's in the front. I'm in the back because I'm like I'm not sitting in the front seat with him behind me. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. So we're sitting there, and it's probably like 10 o'clock at night. So 11 o'clock passes, 12 o'clock passes, 1 o'clock passes, and the whole time, dude's like, "Yo, they coming back, bro. They coming back." I'm like, "Bro, they better come back." I'm like, "We're going to have a problem." And like about 1 o'clock, 1:30, this black BMW pulls up, and he rolls the window down. He's like, "Yo, you waiting for so and so?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, he told me to keep you guys chilled." He says, "He'll get you something to eat." He's like, "He's on his way back." So my buddy's like, "All right." And he gets out. We all get out and get in this guy's car. And the whole time I'm thinking, what are we doing getting in this guy's car? They got $32,000. They could just kill us and take it. Like I'm like nervous as hell, and I don't have a weapon on me at the time. I have weapons, but I didn't have one with me because I'm thinking it's going to be a quick in and out, friendly. Now I'm sitting in the back of a black BMW, which was I think it was a 750, beautiful car, four door, just loaded to the max. And we're jumping on the turnpike, and there's like a clover leaf before you get on the turnpike, and it's like it says like 35 or 45. My man's going 65, 70 on the on ramp. He just fall, and the thing about BMWs is They have a leveling system in it that would level the car out. You know, when you're turning hard and the car leans, the car don't lean. It levels itself out. It's a weird feeling. So we drive and we get up to this place. I'd never been there before. It was a burger joint, obviously. He's like, "What do you want?" He said, "I got you. Whatever you want." So I'm like, "I don't know. Just give me a burger, some fries, something to drink, you know." He said, "Man," he said, "Bro, give me 10 burgers, 2 orders of fries, a large drink." I'm looking at him like, "What?" And these burgers come out, and they're these little tiny burgers, little square burgers. And they were so delicious. And I'm thinking, I don't think I'm gonna ever eat these again. Like they're gonna kill us. And this is the best thing I ever had in my life. And this is my last meal. So I'm like, damn. So after we eat these things, we get back in the car. I'm just nervous. Like I'm worried. Like something's gonna happen here. So we end up going back. We park, and dude pulls up. They come out and they're like, "Yo, we went to New York. We tried to do something. It didn't happen. Here's your money back." Every dollar was there. I was very surprised. But anyway, yeah, there's a part two to this. I'm gonna come back.